Hey guys, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We just finished the last DLC, and it's not that bad, but it's we are officially starting the Jack the Ripper. Now, before we get started, I just want to say, for the very first time of me playing this game, I want to, I really am looking forward to this. I just don't know what to expect. I'm nervous, excited, but yeah, let's just get started, guys. Let me guys know.
For 20 years, after the assassins defeated the Templars in London, the city enjoyed a certain peace until the Autumn of Terror. In 1888, London is plunged into shadow and fear by a series of gruesome and unsolvable murders. The brothels of Whitechapel seem warm and safe by comparison to its streets, where prostitutes are being mutilated and left on grotesque display for the world to ogle. Jacob Fry hunts the elusive killer to bring an end to the terror of Jack the Ripper.
Get a move on, Mr. Finch. This is the story of a lifetime.
Mr. Weaversbrook, I know you have more of the Ripper's letters.
I told you to stay away from me.
Stop publishing his letters. You've turned an unknown miscreant into a legend, and that's exactly what he wants.
Jacob! Thank God I found you. It's the Ripper. He's done it again. Katie! Oh, he can't. No, he can't have. And Lizzie. Not both. Not in one night.
Nellie, remember what I said. Now go.
How many more assassins must die before you see the truth?
Only one more, Jack.
You should have believed, Jacob. Now, I will hunt you down.
I know you're there, Jack. The Master of Terror's afraid to show himself, is he?
I am your shadow, Jacob.
Okay, this is cool. Look, I know it sucks, like, no, I don't want to be the enemy, I don't want to hurt Jacob because he's a main protagonist, but it's like, it's very interesting how they're twisting it, but still, like, it's exciting, but like, oh crap.
I will gut every last one of them if that's the quickest way to you.
Jack's terror fear over London is based. Wait, on. Jack's terror over London is based on his use of fear. One of Jack's fear tools is the brutal takedown. Performing a brutal takedown is the bitter and will frighten any opponent witnessing it. Hold X in the same condition as a classic assassination to start a brutal takedown. Follow instructions to complete it. So hold X to...
Come on, you monster! Let's be done with this!
Run all you like, Jacob. I will catch you. I need only follow your scent, the scent of a wounded animal. There is nowhere you can hide from me.
Enemies react to the Ripper's terror in 3 states: calm, anxious, or frightened. Fear anxious makes enemies anxious, then frightened. You can affect an enemy's fear state with fear tools in the death scream and spikes. Holy shit!
Stop! You want me, Jack? Come and kill me!
I'm sorry, Jake.
Not our way.
This is my creed. You cannot escape.
You know, I'm actually glad that Jacob's not that simple to beat, because they did... Like, if this was the way... Like, if I just beat him right now like this, I actually would be disappointed, and Jacob is an assassin for 20 years. Like, over plus 20 years of experience. But since, like, he escaped, and, like, he's not, like, one battle takedown, then, okay, he's not, like... Jacob's not a pushover. Like, okay, in the game, like, he's stubborn to beat a little bit. So I'm happy with this. Like, Jacob escaping more than once. But the interesting thing is, it seems like Jacob cannot defeat Jack the Ripper head on, because, like, this is what I do know, guys. Sorry for pausing this, but as far as I understand, even though I've not played the DLC of the Jack the Ripper, I do know, at least I've been told, that he's a former assassin, and he's I guess he's probably was a mentor, not mentor, a student to Jacob. So it makes me kind of think, like, is this like the story he surpassed the teacher, and that's why Jacob cannot simply just take him out, because not only he knows the assassin ways, how to fight, how to escape, you know, all the methods. Like, this is why Jacob's over his head, because not only that, he's supposedly surpassing him, but he's also scared. Like, even though it's like he is the teacher, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but He's scared. Yeah, like he's fighting in fear. Because a brutal... Actually, he's actually much more brutal than Shay Cormac, Jack the Ripper. If this is the story they're going with in the game.
Scurry back to your hole, little mouse.
You know what? I actually would like to see Shay Cormac versus Jack the Ripper. An assassin that turns into a former assassin into a Templar, but knows the ways of an assassin because he used to be one. Or an assassin that used to be an assassin, he turns to a serial killer.
Going somewhere, Jacob.
Jack, you're sick.
Don't you see the irony, brother?
Jack.
Only you know who the Ripper is, but you can't tell a living soul because it would destroy you and the assassins. No, 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 no!
Jack, we can fix you.
Fix me? I am the solution.
You know what, that last sentence that Jack the Ripper said? Like, he can't tell the assassins because it would ruin the assassins. So it's kind of like, in my opinion, or my... Hold on. Okay, so it's like an opinion here.
Miss Fry?
Okay, so let me finish my thoughts here, guys. Since this is my playthrough. So when he said, like, you can't tell the assassins because, you know, it would destroy it. So it's like saying, Jacob has earned 20 years of experience, and this is my theory. If he took Jack in as become a student, or whatever it is, then it's like saying a young mentor or a teacher, like, an assassin's supposed to know make sure who to take in, make sure you choose the right student. And now that your student has turned into this monster, a serial killer, who's violated the creed. So now you're telling us who he is, and technically, because of this, it's on you. So, Jacob cannot tell because of what the conflict of what it will bring. And not only that, I think in my opinion why Jacob would lost in fighting him is because, I'm not sure this is scientific fact, but this is, I may be going out on a limb here. Like, some serial killers or people who are, like, let's say not sane, like, they have more durable of not feeling pain. Like, they just simply like, I've been told about that when it comes to science. Like, when you don't really care about anything, like lots of things, you just don't tend to feel also feeling not by emotions, it's also by physical feelings as pain. So I think that's also the reason why he would most like Jack the Ripper would best Jacob in a fight, because Jacob is not 100% in the game, Like, he just can't think straight. So he's just simply at a disadvantage. And all these circumstances on him, it would make sense in a way why Jacob would lose. Because all these circumstances in this situation, this is just my theory, guys. That's just what I think about this. So let's get back in the game.
Inspector Aberline. Why exactly have you had me escorted here?
My men and I have been hunting the Ripper around the clock for months now, and we've nothing to show for it. There's nothing I can tell the public.
What's the Ripper to do with me? My brother has had me summoned here from India. Can't this wait?
As far as I know, you may be the last assassin in London.
What do you mean? Where's Jacob?
I wish I knew. Your brother is nowhere to be found, even as an elusive shadow is committing the most hideous crimes this city has ever seen.
And you believe this is no coincidence?
The killer is selective and dispassionate and has left not a single trace of his passage. I've seen such a talent for assassination and avoiding detection only once before. When I worked with the two of you. And that is why your brother summoned you before he disappeared.
You think Jacob is dead?
I dare not believe it. But if he is, you may be the only person who can stop the Ripper now. Follow me.
You can't see Evie's face.
I'll take you to the site where the Ripper first struck. The journalists always seem to get the word first. We get there, they've trampled the evidence, and next day's headlines are dripping with blood. The few hundred yards between Flower and Dean Street have become so dangerous that even my best constables are afraid to patrol Whitechapel at night. Let's take a carriage, shall we? I'd rather not get egg on my face again today.
I'll drive. What has become of this borough?
Whitechapel is a cesspool of crime, Miss Fry, where terror reigns supreme. Elsewhere, the rich get richer, but here, the poor are living on the living, fighting to survive each day. Reporters share a view of Whitechapel as a lair of savages, monsters, and werewolves who hold honest citizens in a state of terror.
The Ripper's terror.
We are not far from where Mary Ann Nichols was murdered. I knew her as Polly. That's what her friends called her. But the woman who died here is not the woman I met a few times at the Frying Pan pub.
Then who was she?
I was hoping you could tell me. Go see for yourself.
This is where the Ripper committed his first murder. Was Miss Nichols' body identified?
Her husband hadn't seen her in 11 years. He barely glanced at the poor, mutilated woman before he had the gall to forgive her for what she'd done to him. The press reported widely that Miss Nichols' finger bore the mark of a ring. It was forcibly removed, and the same is true for his other victims. What did you discover?
Give me a moment.
A ring that only sworn assassins wear.
I found Miss Nichols' ring. An assassin's ring. She must have tossed it away during the struggle. A desperate act to protect the Brotherhood. You think they were targeted?
Yes, and the newspapers are accusing the police, me, of letting the first city of the world lapse into primeval savagery. I must take my leave, Miss Fry. I have other business in Whitechapel.
Good day, Inspector. Thank you for your discretion. I'll need to tackle Jack's influence over the gangs in London.
Interesting. Why is she wearing... Why is she wearing, brass knuckles? What kind of pistol is that? Alright, it seems we're not doing this one, these cities, we're just doing this one. So, for the sake of this, normally I would do this. But since this is, it's best to do these two. You know what, I'll just do I'll do these three on screen, and I'll do the rest of this off screen. So, let's just go there.
Make me come over there, and you'll regret it.
Am I gonna have to hurt you?
That's not what I meant. Well, at least I'm level 10, so since I passed the game, I think it's like it passed a level and transferred into the DLC, but the equipment that I have is not the same. It seems like I have to, in a way, start over a little bit, like a few steps back. But there's one thing I do appreciate from this DLC already, that I already like, is that it's not just simply the story itself focus-based. It does, like, try to expand it a little bit by, like, Jack the Ripper's influences of these side missions. And it kind of, like, gives you a little bit more stuff to do, and so I think that's kind of cool. And then after Jack the Ripper, I'm gonna upload the story for the World War I, and that's gonna be the end of AC's Syndicate. Holy shit, level 11?
I wouldn't go around bragging about it. There are plenty of police not in uniform round here, you know. You gone stark raving mad. Those...
No noise, just walk.
Something happening.
Let me go. I'll tell you anything you want. Jesus, all right. Whatever you want.
What the hell was that?
I'll help you. Just let me go. Look, will you just run along now? Let me go. I'll tell you anything you want.
Is going against the rules. Being a super criminal is making up the rules.
Jesus, all right. Whatever you want.
What's that? Looks exciting.
So they're pretty much like Jack the Ripper's fans or followers in a way. Or influencers.
I'll take that miscreant off your hands now, Miss Fry.
Wanted for kidnapping.
I'll deal with you personally.
That's close enough. You looking for? Bugger off, Owen.
Get Roger.
You know what? Since I'm already here, might as well do it.
Here, miss.
Granted to the United Kingdom sometime between 1887 and 1880, short before the start.
Help me,
Da-da-da.
please.
Whatever. Londoners have heard that there is a suspect in the Ripper murders, and they are now to mete out their own justice. You have to deliver the suspect to Inspector Auburn without being detected. Refrain from moving too fast, avoid collisions, and keep your distance from crowds. Enemies to remain undetected. Oh, great. This sucks. So I have to be undetected while driving?
Just a butcher. You've got to take me to Scotland Yard before my neighbours get to me. Someone has accused me of being Jack the Ripper.
Here now.
Oh God, please, Harry, please, please, please.
How can I hurry if I go too fast?
Oh, please, 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 don't let them, please, please, please.
Easy.
Don't let them hurt me, I'm innocent.
That's it. Atta girl.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I'm innocent, I swear.
There you go.
What the hell was that?
Oh, don't let them hang me. What was that? I am not Jack the Ripper!
Huh.
It's not what you think. Oh, please! Please just get me to the yard alive! What's going on there? What's going on?
Here now. Go on.
Oh, don't let him kill me, please! They want to kill me!
Slow down.
Shut up, I get it. Fear
Atta girl.
level.
Please! Please just get me to the yard alive!
They're everywhere. Stay quiet if you want to stay alive. Come on.
What was that? Oh, they want to kill me!
Miss Fry, your assistance today has been invaluable. Thank you.
I'll be dead. With no way to prove my innocence if it weren't for you, miss.
I guess this time Evie's a little bit more brutal. Hey, what do you know? A bounty.
I'm just finishing off the good work the Ripper started, see? Once the Oars are all dead, this borough'll be the better for it.
So they're like more Jack the Ripper's followers.
this burrow be the better for it. She shouldn't be here.
Hang on, someone's messaging me.
Easy now. Don't struggle.
What on earth is the matter there?
The sound of that.
Let's do this the easy way.
I'll help you. Just let me go.
You know, there's two fighters that I tend to like characters when it comes to the Assassin's Creed franchise. Is either when they're young they start fighting brutal, or when they're older they kind of like fight more delicate or something. But or sometimes it's the opposite, like
And it'll be your last.
What's going on there?
like either they, as Evie is showing it a little bit, they fight more delicately and like with style, but this one it says like fight more brutal.
If you want to live, don't make a sound. That's it.
Thank you for taking another dangerous criminal off the streets, Miss Fry.
Is that a knuckle brass gun? It's, you know, Evie's probably in her late 30s or 40s at this point because it's been 20 years. And I'm assuming by the beginning of AC Syndicate, they probably were in their early 20s. So if this is really a fight club, I want to see if Evie still got it.
I forgot something at home.
My constables and I are grateful for your assistance.
So this is not a fight club, this is literally a death match. Damn it! I didn't press block or counter.
My constables and I are grateful for your assistance.
Just try to stop me.
How long does this go?
You want to fight to the death? Come on then, lads. That's where the real money is. Who's with me? Oh, here we go!
How the hell do I frighten enemies?
Thank you for taking another dangerous criminal off the streets, Miss Fry.
Yeah, Evie's more brutal, actually. I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a badass brass knuckle with a gun on it. What kind of gun is that? Evie can frighten her enemies by using spikes, fear bombs, and brutal takedowns. When frightened, all enemies nearby will run away and never return to combat. Oh, so it's like what? Part of the story? Like spike bombs or fear bombs? So I did simply just not unlock them yet? You know what, this is what I will do though. I would actually do the Fight Club on screen. But the slow carriage escape, I'm not gonna do that on screen. Same thing with this one, like yeah, like I'm gonna just do those carriages off screen, but I will do another Fight Club scenes on recording. And then we're just gonna go back to the main mission. So anyway guys, that's gonna be it for part 1, and I'm gonna see you guys there.